Train the muscles, not the joints.
Welcome back to Natural Land Bodybuilding. Mountain. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to get back into working out, or perhaps you took a few days off for whatever reason, maybe it's work or an injury or whatever. But what you might notice is that after taking a few days off at the gym, your motivation is actually worse in some cases than it was when you were on a steady program where you were deeply ingrained in a habit of showing up to the gym over and over. So a lot of times people will take some time off of the gym and then they have a really hard time getting back into the groove. And one of the things that I found is great to keep your motivation, and this is a secret tip for all of you guys out there, is that make sure you intersperse, is that the right word? I can never come up with the right words. Like I said, the words are always confusing. But make sure you intersperse lighter type of workouts or easy workouts, and you put them into your training regime, especially on those days where you feel unmotivated. Now, I'm not saying that these are days where you are feeling burned out or whatever, because of course, if you're burned out, you do need to take a day off or two. But one thing I've found is that by doing lighter workouts and revisiting your form through these easy workouts, you first and foremost build well-being in the physical body. And by building this well-being, you will notice that the blood flow and the pump and then the motivation comes. But the well-being is first and foremost. So an example of this is after I took about 3 days off from the gym because I was busy doing some work and I didn't have time to get in here, what I did was I just did an easy squat workout with 225 and just did sets of 10 or 15 reps just to get the body oriented back into the groove. Now, this is also handy and also a good idea because when you come back into the gym after a few days off, sometimes there's certain muscles that are a little bit tight, some muscles are loose. There's a certain calibration that is necessary in order to refine your groove, especially with movements that require a lot of lower back or spine work, right? So it's always a good idea to do a light workout the first time you come back, even if it is only 2 or 3 days off. And then from there, you can start building up the intensity again. But a lot of times what I find is that when I take some time off of the gym, sometimes I get a little bit lethargic in the body because I haven't had that pump going on and there hasn't been this constant flow of energy and this, proper pumpitude, if you want to say it, proper pumpitude, right? And of course, sometimes when you take a few days off, then your diet is not quite on point as well. So that also compounds the situation. So when I do come back into the gym, a lot of times I will do a little bit of an easier workout. I'm not necessarily trying to get any sort of PRs or anything. I'm just saying, okay, how do I get everything moving again? Like the Tin Man, right? Get everything moving, making sure the muscles understand what the heck is going on. And I'm concentrating on well-being first, second results, because I know the results are just going to follow and the results just come back quickly. And a lot of times they come back even more quickly from easy workouts than difficult workouts. So if you're the type of person that feels the pressure to constantly perform, I'm going to suggest to you that interspersing lighter workouts can be extremely useful for you to maintain consistency. And a lot of people will tell you this, and they'll say that consistency is really the way that you overcome obstacles or break through plateaus, or sometimes rehabilitate injuries, especially when you're using lighter weight, right? You consistently do the workouts, but maybe you're doing them in a rehabilitative sort of form. So that's the other reason why you also want to do easier workouts, because when you're doing easier workouts, you can concentrate on rehabilitation or making sure that the body is moving functionally first and foremost, instead of chasing weight where you may, let's just say, compromise on your technique. So sometimes a great way of rehabilitating your body is just to go super light and do the same exercise. Just nice and slow, nice and easy, and go through the form. And you'll notice that things that were tweaks or injuries or minor aches and pains magically go away just from you revisiting the exercise and refining it with lighter weight. So yeah, do some light workouts from time to time. When you get back into training after a little bit of a layoff, it's really important just to do a light workout or two. And it helps you also motivate yourself to get back into the gym and maintain that consistency again. And that is first and foremost. Motion. So yeah, I hope this helps you out in your training. Thanks a lot for watching. If you need to get a hold of me, just go to naturalglandbodybuilding.com, and thanks to the Patreon supporters, where I'm doing a podcast every week. Make sure you guys check that out, and take care for now.